Hello, all English learners. So, today I'm gonna take this series to the next level. So, again, something interesting that I say every day there are some specific routine that occur, but no, there are something that comes every day that is new, that is decent than the last week, last day, last month. So, if we notice, yes, everybody noticed that something is decent, something is new. So, yes, it happened yesterday with me. So, during the afternoon, around 1 or 1:30, I switched on the laptop. I was sitting over there, or I was reading something or doing something. But what clicked in my mind, sometimes if we have idle, it is also called that an idle mind is a devil house. So I was sitting idle, so I thought, why shouldn't I work on my laptop camera? So what does it mean by laptop camera? So when I bought my HP laptop, it was perfect. Its performance was great, but after a few years, its inbuilt camera stopped working. Yeah, you heard it right. Its inbuilt camera stopped working. So I tried my best. Generally, what do I do? We start dabbling. We start doing R&D, our own or ourself. So I tried by Google or by something. It's been years or two, but I couldn't get out with the problem or get out the solution, or I couldn't get rid of this problem. So after many attempts, I went to the service center and amazed, what happened sometime in our life, and it is really incredible experience. So I went to the service center, and there they switched on my laptop and then checked the camera. It was working perfectly. Yeah, see, it's amazing. I attempted many times to get rid of this problem, to sort it out, but it couldn't work. Sometime it works, sometime it not. But when I took it to the service center, it started working. So it was amazing. It was miraculously something happened. But again, when I came back, it was not working. So I thought, let it be. I just surrendered myself that I cannot think about this later on, and I started using my external camera. So what happened? Uh, Yesterday again, some idea clicked in my mind that let's work today about getting fix of this problem. So I tried myself. I took help of chat gpt. Nowadays we are obviously obsessed about this all technology or about this all AI system. It helped me with some content, but again, it couldn't help me out to sort out this problem. So again, finally I ended up with reaching the customer care, and they approached me, Microsoft customer care, and they transferred to somebody else. Then he connected with somebody else, and again, I think I interacted with around around seven, yeah, 6 or 7 support team. But finally, what happened? I ended up with no result. Yeah, sometimes we notice that even these are the guy, they are sitting over there, they are dominating, or they are. I'm sure they must have a greater skill set. That is why the Microsoft team they have hired, or they asked them to help people. They are asking to help people. So but what happened yesterday? Since afternoon, like 1:30 up to the 7 or 6:30, I was with them. I interacted with many people. Somebody were doing something. Somebody were doing, uh, you know, asking me to do this or doing that. I was sitting over there, and finally I squandered all the span of time and did nothing. Even he repaired my laptop. I mean the software, some of the item that I had, like quick heal. That is one of the means we all have some security for internet and something, so that is kinds of antivirus package. So he also removed that, because once you repair every outer that we have installed, some other software that is being removed from the laptop. So he did that also. Again, I need to install that, and I started scanning. So this happened yesterday with me, and so this is how like they dabbled and I squander all the time. And finally this morning I woke up on time around 4:30, or yeah, 4:30 or later that. And my curiosity, my obsession, my enthusiasm about the English learning after doing my morning ritual, exercise it, then I rush to my laptop. I try to reach news, but today I didn't find something that is quite interesting. But again, the same thing, the Hezbollah, about Lebanon and about Israel, these are continued, incessant incident is happening, and it's incredible. And finally, Hezbollah accepted that one of his great elite guy was died during the airstrike, because Israel did many attempts. One he did like a pager attack, then walkie-talkie attack, and finally, when some occasion or when some leader was addressing to their guy at that time, airstrike. So there are consecutively three attacks. So because of that, many people died. Many people succumbed to the injuries, and so there was nothing today in the news. But again, when I, yeah, so in India there is a, it ignites a fierce debate that some animal fat was found in the laddu in Tirupati, one of the popular and famous and religious place, and it really ignited a crucial or fierce debate, or many people they are in shock. So this is a great news nowadays. It's in the highlight, or if you explore the Google News, you will find somewhere, or even the media like Ashtak or ABP, where whatever media we are following, a news channel we are following. So this is the hot news nowadays, and one of the things that we should learn with the uh, politician. So if we don't have any mashallah, I mean anything that it is not intriguing you or it is not galvanizing you, so just watch the news about politicians. So politics is always in the hot state or hot stage. So this is happening about the Congress party, about the BJP. They are trying to blame, accuse, or just raising a finger to each other. And the same thing is happening in America. Twice somebody attempted to assassinate to Trump, and that news is still floating on the internet or in the media. Or about the Harris, Kamala Harris, she is also trying to impress the voter. So both are putting their effort to get help or to win this race. So the politician is always in the race, or they are always having something that we must watch or we must learn from them. So this is the hot news nowadays. And but what is happening in our life when it comes to, okay, so here basically I'm with the English, or we are grading something, we are improving something, or we are just sitting like in the lacking mode. Yeah, so what do I mean by lacking mode is, because many time we feel some enhancement, but after a certain time or some days comes when we feel like, oh my god, where is my improvement? It happens with me also when I was learning, and still I am learning. I'm trying to modulate my voice, or I'm trying to work on many things, but yes, it happens with us. So let it go. Someday, sometime will come when you will realize that no, it's not working, or you will feel that no, no, I must do more, or I should avoid practicing, or I should let it go, like surrender. But don't do that. Don't ended up with a futile decision that later on you're gonna regret, that I should have done this, I could have do this, I could have done that, but now I left. And again you are on the same page, because it is one of the greatest skill that will take you to the level where you have dream. Or because in this competition, it is a full with competition market nowadays. A lot of company they have done layout, retrench a lot of people are being fired. Why? It's not because they have no a skill set they have, but sometimes company not in gain, and they are trying to minimize the cost expenditure. So that is why they are doing these kinds of things. But to stay ahead in this race, only the communication will help you out. So this communication is one of the great skill set that we must not avoid. We must not deviate ourselves, derail ourselves, or go astray. So stay on the path. I'm sure sometime we are misled by somebody, or when we watch somebody speaking well, or our communication is not good, so we feel embarrassed. It is somehow embarrassment for us. So it should not go in our heart, in our mind. Otherwise, it will start creating some pessimistic idea or creating some negative thought, and that starts lingering in our mind, or somewhere it reflects in our action. Yeah, what we think, what lingers in our mind, what we obsess about, it starts reflecting on our face, on our action. Why I'm saying this? Because it had happened many times with me when I was trying to speak English or when I was learning. So a lot of time it came in my life. But one thing I noticed, that if we are staying steadfast with our conviction, or if we are not gonna let it go, or if you are not gonna give up or surrender, so some improvement comes for sure. Remember, if we do something, result is there for sure. If we are not doing something, don't expect something to happen in our life. So keep listening, keep working, keep writing, because these all aspects are the way only that can improve or propel our level to the next place where we wanna go. So it is good, guys, good news, because I have been teaching, I have experience of many years now globally teaching. So I can say with the guarantee that everybody who is learning or everybody who is preparing to gain something, one day I'm sure you're gonna get some result. Not result, it will surprise you a day that a lot of people they left behind. They were practicing, but they are not serious. They were just dabbling, so they are behind, or you are ahead in this race. You are not falling behind now because it was your decision, or it gives you somewhere impetus, encourages you, or somehow something happened in your mind, or the grace of God, you couldn't derail yourself. You are on the path, or finally you notice, you spotted, you started remarking that yes, the way you are working, the path you selected, it is going to a right direction. Yes, it's gonna be a right direction. Why? Because you couldn't derail yourself. You didn't deviated from the people opinion, because many times we have a lot of opinion. Our colleagues, our relatives, our own people, sometimes they remarks our capability, they remarks our capacity, but it doesn't mean that we are gonna listen to them people, or those people, or we're gonna stop that. No, a day will come in our life, then the same people, they will take u-turn, or will start appreciating. So if you are in that way, let's don't 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 be afraid, don't freak out, don't let such environment be created in your mind. Don't have such seed in your mind that will grow or bring some negative thought, or you are gonna stop doing what you are doing. Especially I'm talking about the English. So English is the language, it's not nothing something that we cannot achieve. If somebody is speaking, I'm speaking, you can speak it. So appreciating your effort, and thank you, and bye bye. Again, if you have any question, you want to ask something, some specific question is just triggering in your mind, or somehow you are, it is nagging somewhere back in your mind, or you want to dispel this doubt, you may approach me, right? Don't engross into it, don't obsess about that. Instead, you may ask somebody who had done something in his life, or you are following the same path, because that will help you out to at least minimize your effort. So you may come to out, or you may ask if you have some problem or you are facing some challenge. So obviously it will help you out. So thanks and bye bye.